Okay, so today we will look at a question from tutorial 5.3. Can you see on the Jamboard? Okay, question number 2. Question 2A. Alright, differentiate between amorphous and crystalline solids on microscopic and molecular levels. So this differentiate question we do in table amorphous, and then another column is called crystalline. Okay, we have two types of solids. So the points for these two we can find in our notes. So you can open the notes and check under solid. Those who are at home also, you can open 5.3 solid and look for amorphous and crystalline. In my notes is under slide 122. Okay, if you open the slide 122, that is the answer. So I put here notes. I make a point there. So the answer for this question you find in the notes, slide 1 to 2. So I just put the keywords to differentiate them. I won't write the whole sentence. So the keyword for the first one, this one, maybe I use a different color pen. The first point for amorphous, we can say irregular shape, okay, or we can say no fixed arrangement, okay, no fixed arrangement of atoms. Irregular shape or no fixed arrangement of atoms. You can make it 1 point or you can make it 2 points. First point, irregular shape. Second point, no fixed arrangement. Now combine boleh, now split boleh. Okay. Whereas for crystalline solid, so for crystalline solid, kita buat point dia. For crystalline solid, opposite to that. That means a regular shape, right? Regular 3D, regular 3-dimensional arrangement. Okay, that is the first point. That means they have highly ordered structure. Highly ordered structure. Susunan yang lebih kemas lah, lebih systematic lah. Order, yalah, systematic arrangement. Okay. That is the first difference. Okay. The second difference will be, also I see from the notes, slide 122. You form amorphous solid when liquid is cooled rapidly. When the liquid is cooled rapidly, disejukkan secara cepat, rapidly lah. Okay. So you get amorphous solid. For crystalline solid, you cool the liquid slowly. Okay, that's the difference. Second difference. Disejukkan secara perlahan. Then you get a crystalline solid. Okay. And then for crystalline solid, there's another one extra. Atoms occupy specific position. Okay. Atoms occupy specific position. That's why we say highly ordered structure. Atom disusun dengan systematic. That means the atom is located one specific position. Every atom. Okay. And the last one will be contoh, example. Example for amorphous solid, glass. It can be glass, it can be rubber, or it can be plastic. These are the example of amorphous solid. While for the crystalline solid, the one normally you see, very familiar, salt, garam, sugar, gula, ice. They give ice example. Ice also can. Diamond, berlian, also example of crystalline solid. Okay, student at home, dapat jawapan dia?